Hey guys, RC with Digital Tech Reviews, bringing you another video. This time not an unboxing, but a review of an item I've already unboxed, the Japanese D-Scanner I unboxed last week. Now, I've already had a couple of comments and a couple of requests to do a review on it, so I thought I'd go ahead and do it. But before I get to the actual reviewing part, I'm going to go ahead and correct a mistake I made in the last video. Now, the last video, I said that there was a mini game built in. On that I was wrong. It's not really a mini game. The entire point of this that I can figure out, that I've come to a conclusion on anyway, is kind of a collect them all type thing. You scan certain barcodes. Some barcodes will give you something called a capture battle, where you have to fight the Digimon you've scanned, and if you defeat them, you've captured them. Beyond that, I really don't think there's anything else to this. There's no mini games. Like I said in the unboxing, there's no pedometer, so there's no walking. But for all of that, I'm not going to say it's bad, it's just really different. I still like it. I'm actually, the more I actually play around with this one, the more I actually do like it. First, once I found out, no pedometer, I can deal with that. Maybe there's a built-in RPG type element. There's no RPG type element. The closest I've come to an RPG type element, I suppose, is I've scanned a barcode twice, and Lucimon was on it. First time I didn't defeat him all the way, so the second time I scanned it, his life was still at the certain, halfway point that I get him down to. So, there's that. But enough rambling on what I got wrong. But, I apologize for anybody who got the wrong idea because of what I said. I've also had a comment on the unboxing, about the overall print, but I'll let you go back and review that video. If you haven't seen the unboxing, I'll put an annotation right in the screen. Just click the screen, you can go right to it. And anyway, to the review. One thing I do like about the Japanese Digivices, all the ones that I've had, all the ones that I do still have, I really don't get rid of anything, they'll have a power button. Now, American versions, we only got the power button on that Season 3 D-Power that we got in the States, which, yeah, I'm going to do a separate video of a retrospective and comparison on the D-Powers versus the Japanese D-Arcs. At another time, we'll touch on that, but we did have a power button, but I do like that, total screensaver, it goes off. You can tell it when it turns off. It doesn't waste batteries waiting for it to tell itself, hey, and there's no activity. Or the cat jumps on the table and shakes the table. Oh, the pedometer's walking, let's keep going. But, power button. There it is. You notice right now I've got Lobomon as my main, which is, I know, it's kind of a weird thing. I've got the Takuya color scheme, so I don't have a Gunimon on here. Well, there's a reason for that. I haven't scanned the Gunimon yet. Now, I could do the easy way, go online, find the barcode for Gunimon, and print it, but I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to scan everything. If that includes walking around the local Walmart and being looked at very strangely, you know what, I'll do that. But let's go through here. Let's go actually wait for that one. These two buttons will take you through your menus. That's training. This is I think something like your collection, because when you click it, you go through Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, and Mega, Hybrid, which I do find interesting, that the fact that they used, instead of the Japanese terms for the levels, they used the American terms, which is kind of odd. This shows your beast spirits, or the spirits hybrids, whichever you like to call it, that you've actually collected. I've only collected 3 so far. Strange enough, I've already collected the human Digimon form and the beast Digimon form of the Lobomon character, so that's kind of odd. And of course, I'm not even sure how to pronounce his Japanese name, so I'm not even going to try to do that. No. This is your items. Now, you can scan items. Now, this, you will need to go online. If you cannot read Japanese, you're going to have to go online and figure out what each of these means, because some of them are really helpful from what I've been able to understand. Some of them are increased if you're a virus type. Some of them are really helpful, like you won't lose your Digimon if you lose a battle, which, if you scan something that you really like, make sure that you either keep track of where that barcode is or cut that barcode out and file it away somewhere, because if you are defeated, you will lose it. There's different ones here. Now, if anybody who's actually real paying close attention at the top right here, you'll see a number. 1s and 2s and 3s, and that's it. The highest that you can have of any item is 3. So it's also a good idea to mark where you got what from. On the items note, I will mention real quick that when I got this thing, I said, whoa, huge, massive instructions, because it came with 2 sheets just like this, and this won't be in focus because it's so far out here, but cool enough, if you pay close attention, it comes with this barcode here. If you scan it one way, it gives you something very important that you need, and that is a health or a medic pack, because in this game, if you lose, and you can't, I don't think, at least I didn't, the first Digimon that they gave me was Burgermon for some god-awful reason. But of course I lost my first battle, and he just sat there, didn't do anything. There is no medical throughout all of these that I could find. None. So, did a little bit of perusing through the instructions, and best I could figure out, you had to have a medic scan. And then I went online, and people were saying, oh, well, it's the barcode on the back of the Japanese D-Scanner when you buy it. Well, of course, everybody who saw the video, go back and check it out if you haven't on the unboxing. This is the Korean release. Still Japanese, but released in Korea. So, very helpful here. This is that barcode for a medic pack. Now, I've already scanned in 3 on here, but I will give you a quick show of what the scanning looks like. You just hit this button here. Comes up with D-Scan and Geograph Scan. We'll hit the D-Scan, this barcode scan. Click it one more time, and we have light. This might not come in very focusy, but just lay it and go. Now it's going to give me an error because I've already got 3. Now, interestingly enough, I don't know if this is always or not, but if I scan the other direction, it'll give me a battle with Burgermon. Now, whether or not this is because this was my first Digimon, or whether or not that's the barcode for Burgermon, who knows? But let's go ahead and do a battle with him. I'm going to go back to my hybrids, and I'm going to do, what's this in America? Kendo Garurumon? No item though. Now this is where we just scan real fast over a barcode. Or you can do it with your hand too. Okay, 240, I don't know if you saw that or not, and wow. Burgermon got roasted. And that's it. If you notice too, my Digimon changed because the last one I used in battle was him. Now I can also go back through the cage here and select one, and that'll be the one walking around the screen. This is obviously your settings for sound. You can turn it off, turn it on. This is your connection, your Digimon link system, as it were. I can go D-Scanner, I can do a progress connection or other. Now, one thing I have noticed is, let me go back, that between these two, if I do battle, I gotta go select what I'm going to choose, which I'm going to select him again. Nothing. That's just going to go through all this, but I've had a bit of a trouble of actually connecting it to different types of Digivices, so that could be something I'm doing, or, you know, it could be, maybe I'm not far enough in this game, I'm not 100% sure. Here's your trophies, I think. Or it could just be some sort of, once you collected 100 out of 100 Digimon, because I've only collected 14 with a lot of scanning, only 14. Wow. But yeah, that's pretty much it you can say about this thing. Like I said though, the fact that there is no built-in game, it's more like a collection system. As you saw, you get trophies. I'm assuming that was what that was. Once you collect a certain amount, it gives you a sense of accomplishment, but it also kind of seems to me like they're stepping on the whole Pokemon toes, where I gotta catch them all. And that is, I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything. I have went over these humongous instructions. I have went over what I could find on the internet as far as information, and everything points to the same thing, that this is a collection game. Now, I am not trying to dissuade you from getting one. If you can find one of these, get it. It is extremely fun. You know, once I figure out the whole battle thing, I'll probably do a versus thing. I'll probably do another video on that, because I realize I just touched on it here, because I really haven't figured it out how to make it work every time. Like I said, again, it could be maybe I haven't went far enough in this game. Maybe it's having a compatibility issues. I've tried it with my Digimon Neo. I've tried it with a Digimon Pendulum. I've tried it with my D-Arc, and I've tried it with my D3. I've had moderate success with some of them, and I've had little to no success, especially on the original Digimon that I have. It's not really Pendulum, it's the original Digimon that came out. But that is it on here. This is a review. Well, obviously you know it's a review, but that's it for this, that I can talk about it. I mean, there's nothing else to say, so I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys have any more requests on whether or not you want to see a battle or not, I mean, if you really want to see it, I will do it. If there seems to be nobody actually wanting to see a versus battle on these, I won't. Obviously, I can't do a versus battle between two of these because I've only got one, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, this is RC with Digital Tech Reviews. Thanks for watching.